Hi everybody, I'm Bob Langlace. I'm Gino's best man, number 2. At first I felt bad about that, but then think about the other 5 guys in the bridal party who are not a best man. So, I met Gino the very first week of college. But what really stands out was actually the first time I physically saw Gino. I was walking out of my dorm room with a buddy who will remain nameless because he is here. We're walking out the front door of my dorm room and we look to our left and we see this guy. And he has a boy's regular perfect haircut, completely gelled to the side. Hockey night in Boston, polo shirt, tucked in to mesh shorts. Hold on. Tube socks, and he's rollerblading. I couldn't even believe an adult male thought rollerblading was an acceptable form of transportation at that age. But Gino did. I mean, what the hell were you doing? I think he even tried to show off for us. He did like a little, like a couple like singlet crossovers. Like not my first time on wheels, bud. But we get around the corner beyond hearing distance, obviously. And my buddy turns to me, he goes, "Did you just see that?" And I go, "Oh yeah, I saw it." I go, "Only 2 things can happen to that kid." I go, "In about a month, he's gonna be living in a single." And I go, "Even at this school, he ain't losing his virginity." I met Gino probably the next night. And as everyone here knows, as soon as you meet Gino, in the first 2 minutes you meet him, you realize what a fabulous guy he is. And my judgments could not have been more wrong. So we end up being best of friends through college. Fast forward to August 2007. We're living at N Street in Southie. Our landlords loved us. Gino is bugging me on a Friday night to go out. "Hey, come on, we gotta go out. Gino, I gotta work at 6 a.m. I'm not going out. See you later." He goes out. Coincidentally, he meets Mary at the Harp. I come home from work the next day. He's in the living room. "You should have seen me last night." I'm like, "Good night?" He's like, "I told you last night was gonna be awesome. Met a blonde girl, cute, wheeling and dealing, commenting on her hair, telling her how pretty her eyes are. I was like a rare Egyptian silk. I was so smooth with this broad." I later find out from Mary, she only talked to him because he was so loud she was getting embarrassed. And his line was, "Hey you, you're cute. I'm from Southie." That's the Egyptian silk right there. So let me get my facts straight. If Gino met Mary on a Friday night, that means I met Mary on a Saturday morning. Whoa! If you were listening to the story, you knew I worked the next day. So the earliest it could have been was the following Saturday. And to me, that's a pretty classy broad. Seriously, that was a joke. Seriously, I met Mary about a few nights later at the Playwright, and it was very similar in the fact that when you meet Mary, she's someone you want to include in your life more and more and more. And since I met Mary, I've had to shotgun beers for losing in catchphrase. Her friends iced me on a day where I was borderline recovering from alcohol poisoning. And I lost to her in a half-mile swim race to an island up in Lake Winnipesaukee, and she laughed at me for vomiting it. So Mary fits right in. But I wanted to share just a few stories of how we both met because they're both such a big part of my life right now. And you know, when someone really close to you starts to date someone new, or they start to enter another relationship, you're always nervous that something's going to change. And that's just not the case with Gino and Mary. Gino and Mary, nothing changes. In fact, they probably enhance each other. They make each other better people. When Gino got together with Mary, I did not lose my best friend. In fact, I probably gained another one. And I just want to say, I'm completely honored to be here. Thank you guys so much for including me in this. I love you guys to death. You're the best. I wish you nothing but love and happiness. And if we could all raise a glass for Gino and Mary.
Yes. Folks, nice round of applause for Bob Langlegs, everyone.
Fantastic.